Hello. Hi. How's everybody doing? Hi, Dottie. Congrats on getting first. Yeah, playlist. What's this playlist? What's in? Please tell me the comment section has at least. Okay. Uh, ah, this. Does this one have at least a thing? Does this one have a actually, this one, specifically this one. Ah, that was loud. That was a bit loud. Okay, let me look for this. I think we listened to heard this one before? Not really. I don't think I have. This doesn't give me any. What if I go to YouTube? You know what? This works for now. Want more just Boulevard of Dreams. Brother, brother. Hey, this better or less. All right. I think we're good. Finally. Doo-doo. So I think from here I start with oh god, white torture, white torture. Wait, I need to figure out some other thing too. How to use matcaps. I'm sorry, what? I'm so confused. I'm so confused. What the fuck is that? Not what I wanted to do. Why is it only in one ear? Why is it only in one ear? Mm-hmm. Okay. Let's get to the thing. Wait, what did you say? Mm-hmm. Wait, does it only work on this fucking thing? I'm so confused. I am so confused. I didn't think that's how that was gonna work. I was expecting something else. Where do I start? I guess here. I'm not watching Dots play Warframe, but I'd like to say I'm here. Hi, Demo. How you doing? Years has come to wake me up when September ends. Hmm. I want to make it this kind of teal-ish. Black. Actually, I can do this. Yeah, I did it right. Figure I did. become a basement. Audio. What? Why is there so many of these? Damn. Did I run out? Never mind. Seems about good. Actually, can I change this to be a different gray color? Let's turn this into like off-white instead of just gray. Okay, what? Oh, this is. I wasn't expecting. Not teal for starters. Definitely not teal. Hmm. I see what I must do now. All right, let's make this a bit different first of all. Uh, Zero 2 5 0 4 3. That works. I'll do the rest later. This I need to make orange first of all. Or like a shade of orange at the very least. Well, definitely not that. Hold on. That works. I didn't want to open the link. I wanted to see. I guess I make the other one silver. Silver hex code. Or I see. This and this. That is honestly too bright of a silver. 6. It's a bit better. This one might need I think it needs a texture atlas or something. Probably. I need to see if I can do that first of all. How to animate texture in Blender. He said, as he actually finally going through with the fight. Hi, Cupid, how you doing? Yeah, hell yeah. Finally, he's not being a bitch. Dotty, why? Dotty, why? I finally grew some balls. Wait, did he not until now? Or what? One second. 1 second. The music will be on hold for a short minute. Not really. Even when we fought, if he gets hit too much, he run away. Wow. Wow. You didn't need to do this, but thanks anyway. Okay, so that just means what? How I have to go into texture thingy? Ooh, I just remember how to do it. So if I were to separate this, I think the first thing it would be like this, and then is it you? It's Marxime. I forgot how to fucking You watch Death Battles? Yes, I do. Alright, do you want were you talking I'm assuming you sorry. That was 3 sentences at once. I'm assuming you're talking about the one the Yuji versus Denji battle. Your opinion, Yuji versus Denji? I haven't watched Chainsaw Man to like get a proper thing, and to be fair, this one was that's a weird fight. That is a really weird fight, to be completely fair. it's kind of hard to like get a clear winner out of that. So all I know is that it was actually a really cool-ish fight. I don't know. It's I guess I'm just like hyped for JJK and I'm just used to like that quality, but it's still really good. Okay, I'm gonna give you a really dumbed down version of power Denji's power set, but like they already explained the entire power set on the death battle. I've watched it. It's not like they left anything out, or did they? Yet they got Yuji completely wrong and add more for Denji. What do you mean got Yuji complete? Did you read the manga? Don't look at me like this. Don't look at me like this. Yes, they didn't understand the idea of soul attacks. What was the idea of soul attacks? Also, that's where that one went. Because to be fair, even in the JJK manga, it's a little bit convoluted. I don't think it's ever. Is it ever explained like the link between soul and body? It hurts the soul and damages either the user by making it harder for curse energy to generate, but if it's a curse, it heavily wounds. Well, you see, now you're kind of assuming that they work on the same level, like as if Denji works on the same level as they would in JJK universe, which they kind of don't. Because in but Chainsaw does have soul attacks of a sort, yeah, but that doesn't mean that Yuji has the same soul attacks. Because Denji doesn't use cursed energy, does he? And a lot of the cursed spirits in the JJK universe are based on cursed energy. Hi Jojo, how you doing? What was it? Image, some texture. I'm good. How are you? I'm a little sleepy, but I'm good. Good. Weird fight, and I do think Denji wins, but they half-powered Yuji and gave Denji full power. They, what do you mean? Isn't Modulo they used Modulo Yuji, which is Yuji at full power, no? Being sleepy is so real. I was up till like 8 a.m. Why? Why were you up so late? Ismail Yuji is Yuji at full power. Uh huh. Exactly. We were talking about the Yuji versus Denji fight on Death Battle. Geek Streaky. Not completely. He took away the fact that his blood's poisonous, which is a big point since he did drink it. Does Denji have poison resistance to because of for being a demon? I have no idea, to be honest. Yeah, because that can also be time to Google it, and it's up to debate exactly. Because if he has poison resistance or a kind of poison immunity, then it's kind of doesn't matter. As well as like, since he is part devil, does the quality of blood really matter then? It doesn't matter because it just has to be blood. Thanks for the alert, Jojo. Not Denji walking through Cleave and Dismantle, and in the manga, it's strong enough to knock people out with just touching it in. But Denji has super healing. Plus, it's also been shown that Cleave and Dismantle doesn't work on super healing. Shown by Maharaga, who adapted to it by just getting super healing. Because that was literally what that one scene was in reference to. He only heals if he has blood or drinks it. Yeah. So you think he wouldn't have stocked up on blood beforehand? Plus, even then, what hits has he survived and still regenerated back from? That would have been on that same power level. I feel like this is on the wrong thing. I need to check. Okay, it does work on its own. The biggest hit, quote unquote, survive was being cut, which he only survived with help of giving him blood. Didn't he regenerate from his heart, though? Didn't he regenerate from only his heart at some point? Didn't they mention that? Still needed blood. Still. Yeah, but like, doesn't. Wouldn't he have drank a little bit of blood while fighting Hyuji? And where did he get that blood from to begin with? Was that in the middle of the fight, or was it before? Or just did he not have it? Did he just not have any for a while? Like I said, I haven't seen Chainsaw Man, but if it's anime bullshit stuff, it's most likely he had some. He didn't have any blood for the entire fight, and he still regenerated from it. Like the blood reserves he had before fighting was enough, is what I'm gonna assume. What's this? Oh, that's what that is. War Devil gave him blood. That doesn't seem like it would help your case here. The manga's weird as fuck. Hey, I don't know why the War Devil he was fighting then helped him. I don't know. I just watch it because I think the fights are cool, man. I'm not here for the technicalities. Because you could probably make a lot of the same arguments for Makima against Gojo, where Gojo should have won, where Gojo should have lost against Makima, but you know. I think they could have done the fight a bit better. Well, you've got to. Well, still, it's an entire team behind it. They have to do like one in a month or so. I will agree. It was kind of like sloppy compared to the other ones, but also, how do you compare both Yuji and Denji? Is like my thought process behind it. It's a bit too much to do within the span of what, a month? I think every month. Need more time. There are two different ideas of power. Exactly. But they do it all within the span of a month. So like, it's a bit difficult to say. Now, what was I doing? What colors do I want this to be? What the fuck do you mean? This is not a seam. You not make sense to me, sir. I'm still mad at over Kratos versus Asura. Hmm. Who won that one again? I forgot. Kratos wrongly. Kratos won or Kratos lost? He won. Okay. What was their reasoning that he won? Claiming he's strong. That's bro, that's every single fucking one! That's every single death battle! Of course! That doesn't narrow it down! If that's the argument, then get the fuck out of here and shut up! I'm gonna assume this. Yeah, the insides are there. It said strength wise, it overpowers every feat skill and ability that Asura have. Well, how would you compare them? Because they do the math. I've watched that one, but it's been so long ago that I forgot about it, to be honest. And I don't know what I want to make this. How I want to color this clock. I guess just black for the top. No, not top. Black. All the rest of them are all black anyway. Have very skilled swords, so they actually can do the math better. They actually have very skill worlds, so they can do the math better, and the whole scene of Kratos struggling against a giant is better than us person bigger than the planet. But he didn't single punch it though. It was multiple punches. I remember. I know. I've seen the meme of that scene, and it's more than just one punch. Yes, just a bit of a lighter gray. Plus, didn't they also measure that the planet was smaller than the Earth? No. No. I'm probably speaking. I kind of want to watch it right now just to see exactly what it was, because I remember watching that one. Okay, I am not liking whatever this is anymore. Okay, I think we're good for now. All right, we're gonna be taking a quick break. So go get your shit, go take a shit, get some water, get some food, and we'll be back in about 3-ish minutes. So be right back. I'm back. I've returned. Hi Bazuki. Bye Bazuki. I have a eat a little bit. I returned. Welcome back. Making a Discord for him. Who? Oh, I was about to ask who's him, and and I remembered it was the what 3v1. It was a 3-1, right? Okay, I'm back. Welcome back, Mizuki. How you doing? Yes, 3-1. Fucking course, I'll send the clips. You fucking better. You fucking better. Not gonna lie, I'm being a little bit of procrastination. I was boxing this morning. How did that go? Did you get your face punched in or no? Bring him out. No, but I accidentally knocked out the person sparring with. Damn, you gave him a concussion. You gave him a concussion. That's not good. That's gonna be on your medical bill. He brought his buddies because he loves force. Oh my god. Of all the good men gone. To fight the rise and. I thought you were stuck in a hole this morning. That is also true. He was. I'm starting to think none of your stories are true. I got it out in a minute or two. The book never played, but it did. But it did. I heard it. You just didn't see it. I heard it. You just didn't see it. When you want, rest up for a bit for a whole hour or so. The hoop just played. Oh my god. Can't believe people are trying to scam me like this. Do 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 do. Summer midnight. I never be boxing after that. That I'd be milking all the sympathy out of people. You gotta love how I word stuff. I mean, do I? Do I? Oh, I was stuck in a hole. It was foot deep and it fell in on my way to the gym. Wait, so you go to the gym then box? Wouldn't you be sore and exhausted and stuff? Uh huh. It's the art of rage bait. I am sorry. You're very cool. The art of rage bait is indeed a very fun art to know. It's because I know the arts of rage bait. Why I don't use voice chats in games. Because the best way to avoid it is to just not speak. Or you do something less hard makes it. That is true. That is true. Fire my other one night. Gotta be shy. What, Bazooka? I think you might have that wrong. All I have to do. You. No, but he is. What do you mean? If you mean like building endurance to be able to do more after like months of consistent training, sure. Yeah. If you mean like on the same day, it doesn't work like that. I mean, if you keep doing that multiple times a day, you kind of do. Actually, no. Yeah, well, kind of yes, kind of no. Great song choice, Cam. Thanks. I started using YouTube Music for continue playlists and see how it takes me from there. Because there, YouTube Music actually does give you like continue songs like Spotify does. YouTube Music is either Matt or it gives you great songs. I've been rickrolled by YouTube like 5 so times this year. Almost enough to say I've been rickrolled for every month so far. All I see and hear is all I see when I hear this is that Dark Souls meme. Yeah, I know exactly which one you mean. I know exactly which one you mean. And what are you making this as a clock? I'm making the room. I'm just giving it like texture so it's not fucking white torture on your eye holes. You know what I mean? I rickrolled my boss this month. How did that go? Oh, a clock. Yeah, it's an alarm clock. There's supposed to be numbers on here. I think I know how I'm going to do it just for the animation. I didn't realize that was a screen. Yeah, it's more like a black void at the moment, right? It's a GIF that acts like an image. Nice. I'll be gone. That should do for now. Like a little ending giveaway for me inspecting. I feel like I should make this top part a different color. But what do I do other than black? Is also silver? No. I shouldn't make it silver. Snooping I did to see what it was called helped a lot. There, I'd have no clue what you're making. I already made it. I'm just like putting textures on it. What color do I put on here in the top? Just a light gray, I guess? Do I have a gray? No. I shall leave it the way it is. Screw the monotone. Screw it. We're doing monotone colors. Also, I have news. What's the news? What is the news? Tell me. The Axe PvE on Red Dead Redemption 2 is beautiful. Because, like, jump attack you can do when you sneak up on someone has, like, something is just coded. On a side note, I have 3 more exams and then I'm free. Yeah, you got this, bro. You got this. Don't let your dreams be memes. Don't let your dreams be memes. Can this fucking thing please? I'll devote all my time to doing but fuck nothing. You can dedicate your time to playing Apex and getting good with me. That's what you can do. Sounds like a plan. I timed that wrong. Oops. Ah, yes, yellow. You need to know, right? It just has to be. Give me a man after midnight. Want somebody help me. Battles. Give me a man after the day. There we go. That seems better. I would pass that as a good lamp. And why are you playing so many good songs? Cause that's what I felt like today, man. I don't know what else to tell you. Also, he has pretty good music taste. I would assume so. He seems like she has a good playlist. My only problem is that some of these songs are louder than others. Bum, 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 bum. Give me your Spanish, please. And while I might not understand Spanish good enough, know what's being said is definitely a vibe. If there are, at least for me, uh, Spanish songs don't really hit that well, but when they do, oh damn, are they good? Like really good. But I should have, you know what I should have done? I shouldn't have made this complicated bed. I should have just made it a regular Minecraft bed. But it's too late for that now. I made a very nice bed. Dude, she has the Fast and Furious song. I don't remember what it's called, but the one that plays a lot. You don't mean the one that's dedicated for Paul Walker, right? The fuck. What's it called? And Down 100. Yeah. Hold on. What was the one called? See You Again. Do you mean that one? Spotify's taking its sweet time. Full of muscle. I said, do you speak my language? Just smiled and gave me a Vegemite sandwich. He said, I come from a land down under. Dotty, why? Dotty, 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 why? Oh, that's a shine. That's shine. Danza Kuduro. Oh, that one you mean? The fucking minute I put the song and start listening, she appears. Las mano arriba. Danza Kuduro by Don Omar. Yeah. Meet the Orphans. I'm pretty sure it's by. Yeah, because I don't think somebody by Meet the Orphans made that song. How do you do drift? Do you mean, what do you mean drift? You mean like have the game Tokyo Drift? Cause no, not Tokyo. Is it Tokyo Drift? There's this one game that I have. It's supposed to be a something similar to fucking whatchamacallit. Need to go to my library. It's called. I'm gonna find it. Initial Drift Online. That's the one. On Forza, yes. No. So that's what on Spotify. I don't know. That is off. Speak to me. Ah. No. Fakes. Hashtag not fake. Not fast furious. Hey, cop. Cop? I'm gonna go wash my hands real quick. Ugh. There was some tangerine on it. Oh, by the way, I also got Repo, Peak, Subnautica 2, and Sledding Game. I has them all now. Hey. So we're probably gonna be playing those on the anniversary stream coming up Saturday. Gamma, are you against it in the 7 seas? It really depends on who you're sailing and which seas you are sailing. Big company that just want money, go for it. Absolutely. Small indie developer? No. No. That's mean. It's like most of them are $5. No. Peak is literally $3.99. That's like $5. I think Sledding Game was even less than that. And also Subnautica 2. Don't pirate Subnautica 2 because the fucking publishing company deserves to be squeezed dry of all their money. Devo, do you know about the Subnautica 2 drama or no? So basically, what happened was this company called this game publishing company called Krafton. Publish. You know what? If you don't know what publishing companies are, it's a company that just sounds like you're trying to get me to buy the game. Yeah, for good reason. You're gonna see soon. I have no clue what the fuck you're yapping about. Okay, so a publishing company is just like the company that uh, does the publishing on all platforms, so that so that the main developers don't have to worry about it too much. So Krafton bought Unknown Worlds, who were the developer of Subnautica. They bought them and then made a deal with them for if they got so and so much downloads on the early access, they would pay them $250 million, I think, and then a bonus of $3 something for every download after that. Ooh, yeah, ooh, that sounds nice, right? Like, and Subnautica is a really good game. People would want a second Subnautica, so the developers are like, hell yeah, let's grab it. I don't know how many months later came by, but at some point, Krafton, the company, tried to back out of the deal, but the contract was already signed and they can't really do anything about that. So the CEO tried to find ways to delay the early access. And the methods he found were those fucking horrors. Don't worry, there's a good ending to this story. So the methods that were found were keep changing the aim of the early access of the game, to keep changing subjects of the story and everything. Even went as far as to firing the lead developers and the founders of Unknown Worlds. And this went on for like a while. However, the developers, or not the developers were realizing something was up, and like the previous CEOs, the founders, put up a lawsuit, or like went to court for this for a breach of contract, saying that Krafton was trying to deliberately delay the early access so that they wouldn't have to pay the $250 million bonus. And as court cases went on, they kept finding more and more evidence on it, even up to where the CEO was apparently asked ChatGPT, how do I about how to. These guys sound like assholes. No, it's just, the Krafton is. Unknown Worlds is the developer of the team. ChatGPT, yeah, tried to ask ChatGPT, how do I avoid paying out these people for doing what the contract has said. It was supposedly found that, right? That's the rumors. I don't know if it was ever confirmed, but that was the rumors. Fast forward like a year, this guy cannot be the CEO. Yeah, fast forward like a year, and the Subnautica dev team and the founders of Unknown Worlds won the lawsuit. So the deadline for the early access was pushed forward by a whole year, like in 2026, when it should have been like last year. And Krafton has to pay the 250 million plus 3 point something cents dollars for every other sale after the threshold. let me find the whole thing in one video, in a short video, hopefully. Krafton Subnautica lawsuit. There a short version of this. Okay, I think here's a 3-minute version. Let's see how this goes. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. They fired them because apparently they weren't following the contract, quote unquote. Mm-hmm. 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 Mm. Oh yeah, that too. That too. That was also part of the thing where where they claim that they downloaded stuff that they shouldn't have. Honestly, just look for the entire thing on YouTube. It's a whole roller coaster. Mm-hmm. 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 Dude, man, you still tried to turn on someone else. Yeah, that was ridiculous. If you can find somewhere where it breaks it down a lot more, because I'm pretty sure there's a lot more to it than just this. But that did bring that short video did bring to light the main what you call it, the main points. So I won't complain too much about it. Yeah. It was so stupid. I was so stupid, but now it's finally out and they have the early access out. And they've already exceeded the threshold, I'm pretty sure. Now, where was I? Here. You know, I never heard this little, what's it called? This little drum that little with the little bongo kind of in the song. That bongo thing. I forgot what it's called. So yeah, and don't pirate Subnautica 2. Just buy Subnautica 2. That way you get to spit in Krafton's face. I haven't played the first one. You don't need to play the first one that much, to be honest. So I'd most likely not pirate it. I think you could, if you want to get the first one. If you want some too, I'll try to buy it for you. If you want the first one, then go ahead. I'd say pirate that one. But the second one, don't. Spit in Krafton's face, buy it full price. It's like, what is it, $30? I'm pretty sure it's $30. Let me double check. It's $20. It's 20.99. Technically $21. What does that mean? Ain't nothing gonna break my stride. Pull me down. If I do really want the game that bad, I'll just borrow it. I'm not actively reaching for it. Fair enough. Fair enough. I need like dials and shit on this one, honestly. So let's get rid of this. Because to be honest, I'm gonna break my stride. And they're gonna slow me down. Oh no. Oh, what? What's oh? I'm hearing music and stream while I watch Shotty get in the bed. You're gonna slow me down. But you keep on moving. You're watching all the people in 1999 die while I'm here listening to the music. Ooh, this scene. Got this song. I think this is how I should mark the seams. That works. I Faker, I'm suffering. Oh no, my stomach hurts. Oh no, is it that time of the month? Is it because it's that time of the month? Actually, turn this up. There we are. Coming to an end, so that's probably why. Thanks, T. Yeah, I hope you get better soon. Did I not make a? God damn it. You didn't see that. That never happened. Here we go. Ah, Shutterstock. Mm-hmm. You belong. Speaker knob. P- 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 Ah! Okay. What was the thing I was looking for? Image texture. This. Which one is it? It's not under add-ons. It's under. Not here either. Bless you. Thank you. Oh, we're gonna be taking a quick break, so go get your shit, go take a shit, get some water, get some food, and we'll be back in about 3-ish minutes. So be right back. I'm back. I have returned. Maniac, maniac. Welcome back. Thanks. See if this works. I mean, kind of, but also doesn't quite work. Where is it? Okay, it's not this. Here we are. There we go. That works. Might as well make like the top part the same color as that, right? Just so it doesn't look weird. That's not it. Up. What's this one called? Looking at this one, Untitled. Okay, so it is here, and then I just grab all of it. Okay, cool. So it does work, it's just not up. Not showing me any of the things, and I don't know why it's not doing that. Like it should, but it isn't. But guess it's fine. Bam, bam, bam. Bam, bam, bam. Why aren't you showing me the rest of it, bro? Why isn't it showing me? Where the fuck is it? Why isn't it not showing up? What's this called? Mesh. Not showing the thing. Why is it not showing up here? How come? Explain yourself. Like I should be able to see you here. Why? I was able to see you here earlier. There we are. That's why. Okay, what? Anything else? I don't think so. There was something in my head. I couldn't think of what it was, but it's fine. Right, it was I needed to what is it? Where was it? What button was it? That's what I was looking for. Why the fuck is that? What the hell? Mhm. All right. Let's make it. Actually, no, we can do it on the bottom part. We don't need to do it on the top part like this. Hmm. What song? What was sings this? Oh, it is Eurythmics. Actually, let's do it. Not it. Not it. Not it. Wait, there's a bleed option? Oh. This is also not it. Stroke method. Here we go. There we are. It's space. Yes, it is space. It's whatever. It's not supposed to look too nice anyway. This and then like okay, do it up. Then do that, do this, and do this. Oh, that's where I heard this from before. It. I have heard this one before. I mean, the goated song. It sounded familiar, but I didn't think I heard it before. I don't know where I've heard it before, but I do know I've heard it before. And this one's gonna be a bit of a red color. Or at least a red-ish color. Okay, I have to listen to this before I end stream. Ba-da. Ba-na-na-na-na. Du- 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 Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. Done. Speaker is complete. I don't think there's much else to add to this. Then tomorrow we do this in the window, I guess. Mhm. Oh, right. This whole speaker needs to be painted still. Right, yeah, let's make it this almost brown color. Okay, then this. God damn it. Well, no, well. I'll just redo that. A little bit like that. Never mind. There we are. Now that's a speaker. All right. I think that's going to be it for me today. Thank you, everybody, for coming. Hope you all enjoyed. I made some okay progress. I did a lot of this stuff, which I can't be too upset about. On to her. It's been a hot minute. So, I'll be live tomorrow again with some more of this. Continue in the room. So, so here's the message if you are not subbed. And here's a message if you are subbed. That being said, I will see you all. Hold on, I mistyped. I mistyped something. Hold on. And here's a message if you are subbed. That being said, I will see y'all tomorrow. So good night. Take care. Sleep well. Laters.